So recently I found this new novel called SSS-Class Suicide Hunter. It's not really new, not anymore at least, but by the time I found it, like when I found it, it was pretty new. And honestly, overall, it's a pretty good standard power fantasy novel where you get to see the character grow in power, mostly in power. I'm not sure how well it is in terms of character development. Uh, if you're expecting something like a second coming of Gluttony or Overgeared's level of character development, then you're probably going to be left wanting for more. But if you come in expecting just a normal power fantasy novel where a character gets stronger and he does stuff, then you'll be like pretty satisfied with what you have. In the story, it pretty much follows this 30-year-old that acts like a 14-year-old called named Kim Gongja. Uh, he he's like he's like so jealous, not really jealous, maybe jealous, but also like idolizing this dude that's like pretty much the Sung Jin Woo of his world. If you guys have seen Solo Leveling, and he freaking idolizes and is so jealous of the Flame Emperor that he gets a pity skill from the tower, which pretty much says like if he gets killed by someone, he can take their ability and use it as his own. But the term for activating the skill is that he has to get killed, which is, why we have the SSS class Suicide Hunter in the title. And when he finds out that, like, the terms and conditions of this skill, he obviously gets upset because, like, I mean, come on, you get an S class skill and you have to, like, fucking die to activate it. So, like, he goes to a bar, gets drunk and crap, and wow, who would have thought? Like, he runs into the Flame Emperor, right? But the thing is, he's killing this one random girl, right? Not really random, but, like, higher up girl. And obviously, the Flame Emperor can't have freaking, he obviously can't have witnesses to him murdering someone, so he kills the MC, which activates his skill of, his skill, which allows him to take abilities from other people. And coincidentally enough, he finds out that the Flame Emperor has a skill that if he gets killed, he gets sent back 24 hours in time. And so, pretty much, with that skill combined with the MC's skill that's called I Want to Be Just Like You, I think, the skill that allows him to take other people's abilities and use it as his own, he's pretty much invincible, immortal, pretty much, to the point where I kind of wonder what would happen if, like, he gets really old and he's about to die, but, like, would he go back in time? Or, like, what would happen? Is he just immortal and doomed to, like, repeat his whole lifespan for the rest of his life, which is pretty much eternity? But overall, honestly, I think the story's pretty good, and, like, if you want some standard power fantasy novel, then you're gonna be pretty, like, satisfied, happy with what you get. I'd probably, like, in my personal opinion, I'd probably give it like an 7.5 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 if I'm not, like, being too picky. Like, it had some uh, moments in it where I actually genuinely laughed at, like, the jokes and stuff. And honestly, in recent chapters, like chapter like 58, like near 55, near there, like some of the stuff that they were saying, like I was actually laughing at it because, like, so pretty much what I'm trying to say is that, like, some of the comedy is doesn't fall flat with me, and I actually find it pretty funny, some of the humorous moments, although it does have some I guess, like, some, like, joking around and stuff that I kind of find annoying, but, like, it's not really that much of a problem. The character development at first, honestly, at the beginning, the way that the main character was presented, I honestly thought he was gonna be a villain and we were gonna finally see a novel where we saw from the villain's point of view. But I mean, I guess I, like, expected way too much or whatever, but like, I kept on reading, so I mean, I'll give the novel that. It's pretty okay. In terms of character development, some, like, the main character does this thing where he I guess I can tell it. Like, in order to kill, like obviously the Flame Emperor killed him, so like he's pissed off, right? Like he got burnt to death, which is probably one of the worst ways to die. So he obviously wants revenge on him. So he kills himself like around 4,000 times, I think, and to go back in time and kill the like Flame Emperor, which I'm not sure what happens after that, because like if he goes back 24 hours in time, does he go back to like travel back in time, or does he go to another universe or dimension or something? If you read Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like a plot hole, but like, come on, don't think about it. You're reading a novel, just turn your head off, a brain off, most of the time. But other than that, overall, I say the novel is pretty good.